a good morning.
All
She's a
right.
mutual. There is no respect.
Honestly,
I say,
Esther,
oh, my
Esther, I
husband
just
is funny. No, because these days they want that 50-50. If I bring it this in my woman, go they bring that. If I they bring that in my brother, no
Carry yourself
experience, no
go.
even expect that respect for me because if
Uh,
they bring
that
that, they
is it.
bring.
That's where they're getting it wrong. That's where they even the Bible said that a woman is a helpmate.
right.
Helpmate.
You let her come for my mind. Hmm.
That is it. But don't force it on a woman. Just
Yeah.
do your
No.
thing as a man. Zoba, do we have Zoba now? Zoba, your network is really a problem. Zoba, can
Yeah,
you
but I
help
can
us?
hear you. Yes,
Okay,
I've
Zoba,
been
please.
listening.
And
Hello, good
laughing. Don't tell
evening,
me you've not been
everyone.
laughing.
I've been
Zoba, you
laughing
laugh.
really.
So,
Yes, I did.
so let's hear
Esther
you.
is so
What do
funny.
you have to say? Esther is very funny, but
Okay,
Esther is making sense. Yeah.
yes. So thank you so much, sis. You've been a role model to me since I was in secondary schools. I watched your movies. You
Yes.
inspired me a lot, you know. And
Thank
then
you.
I was just scrolling by, and then I saw you, and I'm like, okay, I must join this live today. I must join your live today. So it's an honor to be here.
Welcome.
And
Thank
then the topic
you.
is quite, something. Yeah, thank you so much. So the
Thank
topic
you.
is quite interesting, and I'm someone that I have continued to advocate for women to love themselves and to take care of
Yes,
themselves. Because at the end
exactly.
of the day, you have just yourself. You're
Exactly.
responsible to yourself before
Yeah.
any other person. You were you
Exactly.
before you became a mother,
Everyone.
before you
Exactly.
became a wife.
Exactly.
So, and from sometimes it's society, it's what society teaches us, because I was a victim to take care of other people but myself. We
Wow.
were taught that it is good to care for others more than you care for yourself. So I
Whoa.
will, pocket my feelings. I will not complain. I will work from morning to evening just to make other people happy. And then at the end of the day, at some point in my life, I realized that, like, these people you're sacrificing all these things for, you are killing yourself to make happy. They were never happy. They were never satisfied. So it was just like pouring water into a well, and it was never getting filled up, and instead I was the one that was being drained. So at some point I had to make that decision. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start doing me. Like, I was making money and what I was using it to take care of other people, because they would tell me I'm selfish for not giving. I couldn't take care of myself. I wouldn't make my hair. I was just giving, giving, giving. And at some point, to be honest, I got to the end of myself, because I woke up one day, I didn't just feel like living anymore, because there was nothing left.
Wow.
I had given
Wow.
and given even my joy, and yet I sacrificed my joy for people to be happy, and yet they were not happy. So I didn't have anything more to give. And that was when I realized that I need to do something about it. So I made kind of a U-turn. Then I went through that phase of, being taunted, being accused of being selfish, and it's, the emotional blackmail that comes with it.
Yes, the guilt.
They will blackmail
Guilt.
you with, you're not doing these things that you used to do for us before, and all of that. The emotional blackmail, that part was terrible. So I kind of stepped back again, but at some point I just decided, okay, no. In fact, when I turned 30, I was like, at what point will I start living for myself? And that was when I made that decision. Not happy with it, then it's your problem. So started taking better care of myself, going for massages. I didn't know that massage was that therapeutic.
No,
Like going
sweet,
for a
sweet.
body massage. There was a time I was having this terrible insomnia. You know how depression can be. I was battling depression, insomnia, and all of that. And a friend of mine just recommended just go for a massage. You know, so I went for a massage, and I almost slept off on the table where I was being massaged.
Keep
And I
away the
came home,
sorrow,
I
you know?
slept and
Keep
slept
away
and
the
slept.
sorrow.
And since that day, I never play with my monthly massages. I never play with my monthly massages. And then I started taking care of myself better. When I am tired, I am tired. That is what I don't feel guilty anymore telling people I can't do this. I don't. So women need to, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Women need to get to that point. Yes. So I
Yeah.
am in a phase where I'm loving myself better right now. No matter, I don't care what anybody think about it anymore, or if anybody likes it or doesn't like it. And I feel happier. I feel liberated. So like I talk to other women about it. Being a woman, being a wife, being a mother, there is a lot that comes with it. A whole
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
that comes
Yeah.
with it. But then you need to understand that if you break down, or if something happens to you, everybody goes on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me,
Yeah. We can
but
hear
but I
you.
should
We can
say
hear
that
you.
again.
Yeah.
Like we are trying to take care of every other person at the hospital. I broke down, I was hospitalized, and I realized that everybody went on and had a very beautiful Christmas.
Yeah.
Everybody went on and
That's
had a
it.
very beautiful Christmas, and I was the
That's
one
it.
that was in the hospital bed because of I overworked myself and I was stressed out. So it is very important that we as women sometimes get to be selfish with our health. And then talking about health, mental health, women we don't talk about it as much as we need to talk about it. I know a lot
It's
of
very
women
important.
around, even those in my DM that, sometimes I take out time and talk about these issues, drop, based on my experience and some of their experience. And people flock in asking questions. What is this? What is that? How do I handle this? Postpartum depression, even prepartum depression, and all of that. Women, we
Yeah.
neglect these things a lot. And at the end of the day, it affects our health and then affects the way we function. So it's very important that every woman, don't mind people that will tell you that you're being selfish. Sometimes you get to be selfish. Like this weekend, my daughter is not with me. I had to take her somewhere so that I would take time and rest. I took her on a sleepover, and then because I have been working from Monday, it's been a very stressful week, and I said, okay, I'm going to intentionally rest this weekend. And I know if she was around me, mommy, I would be tempted at some point to, go play with her. She loves to play hide and seek and all of that. So, but I needed to intentionally rest so that I can be able to function next week, because next week is also going to be stressful. So I plan myself these days. It's not like before. You just call me, hey, Zoba, can you come and do this? I rush off. Hey, Zoba, I need this. I rush off. I was that person that was there for everybody. But at some point, I had to tell myself, no, you can't keep doing this. So I want to encourage every woman out there, try to, take care of you. Personally, I try to walk out. It helps me clear my mind, take a walk, a long walk, and then my vitamins, my multivitamins, I am very selfish about that one because I know I need it. People are like, why would you spend this kind of money on just multivitamins? I'm like, okay, you don't know what it does for me, and I am the one paying for it, so I will buy it when I want to buy it. So
Yeah.
these are some of the things I feel women should pay more attention to. Our health, our mental health, and
Yeah.
then it all boils that it. When you are happy as a woman, your kids will be happy.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
said, um, the quality of the children you raise depends on the happiness of the mother. And it made a whole lot of sense to me.
It's true
Because
though.
if you're not happy as a
Yes.
mom, your children will feel it. If you're not full as a mom,
They're always
your
there with
children
you.
will not be.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Zoba, thank you so much. Zoba made a lot of sense, honestly. And again, Zoba has put me in trouble. Zoba says she goes for a spa every month. Me, check, I don't go every month too. Victoria, what do we do? How do we help each other? I want to be going like Zoba every month. Zoba, you're
I
not the only
know.
one who needs this therapy. I need it too. We all
Me, I
need good
never go
life.
one day. I think everyone, you might have some. I never go one day. I never believe that to help me. Sorry. Me, I'm
Yeah,
just
I
a
don't do
kind
it
of
because I'm
woman.
very I'm very well, I'm not prudish per se, but I'm not really comfortable with somebody touching my body. But I would love to do.
Thank
I
you.
love the one for the foot, so that one I do because I love because there's a lot of we put too much pressure on our foot. So if you've not gotten foot massage, get it. You can sleep when that it shows really how tired you are when you get those foot massages. By the time they go deep and start really pushing all the nerves and connecting it, because our foot is kind of connected to so many body parts. I don't know if you've seen the chart that shows which part of the foot that one, but for the body, I don't want the body because I don't like everybody on my
You know
body.
mine. You know my own. I want Zoba's own. I want Victoria's own. I want everything good in life. I mean, is it too much to ask for? I just want it.
Yeah.
A lot.
See, I
We
never
go
go
through a
to
lot.
foot
I wish I
massage.
can handle all these things, all this. Honestly speaking, honestly, I wish I have the time to be doing them every year. It's not. I mean, if I ask for it, did I commit crime, Esther?
No.
You saw something in the hospitals.
No.
Yeah, I'm there.
Don't
No,
tell me you
I've
don't
not,
like my son.
I've not been in massage before, and I've not
Me
any of
too.
them. So do I relax myself?
Zoba is gonna take all of us there.
I work out a lot anyway.
My own is sometimes if I'm very tired, my two sons put my leg in cold water. They say, "Mama, let me help you." They help me.
Oh, that's nice.
So me, I never really get to that massage. Even sometimes I'll call the kid say, I no lose oh, na your papa lose oh. I enjoy myself. Yes, I got
Oh my
family and I'm always a winner. Yeah, the way when they go there to they press the leg, you go tell me, Mama, are you okay? I say, my friend, this one go they give me my glass of alcohol fry. They give me, I say, my dear, enjoyment today.
Esther, oh my
Yes,
God.
I never lose.
Esther never kill anybody on this platform.
I kill him.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
April 21, I have my birthday. So before I could wake up, I dey hear smell. I dey go like this. My son just sit, you dey hear, mommy, you dey hear. They just dey bring the cake for me. They say happy birthday. Even me, I don already forget.
Oh,
Even if the
Yeah, oh my God.
even him
Yeah,
as
they are so
say not dey enjoy
thoughtful.
wetin I dey enjoy. Two boys should get easy. Then my son just finish her. He come tell me say, Mama, you don't need to do anything for this
Yeah.
house today. I say, keep your faith. You are the best. So,
I
You are blessed. Oh, you are blessed. You are blessed. You are
why
blessed.
you think? You understand? And that's why I tell her the last time we saw, he said, so you there? I said, my dear, I no lose o. And that thing campaign I say you are the best o. He say I say my dear, you see these two boys where you dash me so. Even though I go pay for this Isorogidi for not reach like this. The love was too much. Like say, sometimes if I dey inside, they help me, they massage my leg. He say, my God will punish you. I say, I want to punish me, my brother. If he dey punish me like this, me I dey enjoy. I like am o. Let that you know me, no be punish me.
You know why it's now it's light. The load is no longer a load, it's light. It's because you are now appreciating yourself. That's just it. You have now started believing in yourself. You are loving yourself. You are appreciating yourself. That's why every little thing your kids are doing for you means a lot to you. And of course, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Because if you get my house, you go dey jealous o. If you see them, you know this one will bring something for me. I go sit down like this one say, Mama, happy Mother's Day. They go bring flower.
See, that's why I tell women generally, because if you're a woman, you are passing through a loss and you're always aggressive because you are passing through a loss. Yeah, I understand that. All those lows, all those problems, more especially marital problems, or even the ones with partner problem issue like boyfriend. I know it gets to women a lot, but you have forgotten that the more you are aggressive and backing at everybody around you, you are causing havoc and even to yourself. You're even damaging yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, you are damaging yourself. So I tell women, no matter what you are passing through, go through that storm. It's a storm, life storm. Go through it in total appreciative around you. You're chasing them away, even your children. You might be chasing your children out, everybody will desert you. So it's always good for us, whatever we are passing through, it's not easy. That's why I tell them it is okay to cry. If you want to cry, please go ahead and cry. It's very much okay to cry. Grieve, it's very much okay to grieve. But come out of it smiling. After grieving, wipe your tears, still manage to smile. Still manage to love yourself. Still manage to put on that powder. Put on that wig if it's wig you want to wear. Wear clean clothes. When you go outside and meet people, hello, hi, good morning, good morning. They don't need to, you are trying to tell yourself, I don't care what he or she or whoever tells me negatively, I am still good. And when you are oozing out that positivity, you don't know who you will meet. You don't know the angel God has mounted somewhere for you that will appreciate you. I'm not even talking about as appreciating you in terms of maybe loving you and giving. No. It could be little things. Maybe you are in the shop, you are doing some shopping. Someone can even use because of your smiles and laughter, chat up with you and even say, don't worry, let me pay for these things for you. All those little things. You can only attract it when you are being positive. You can only attract it when you have a beautiful smile on your face. It's only when you get to know someone one-on-one and you decide to talk about your life. Yeah, that's when anybody can know when what you are passing through. But don't carry it on your face and be walking around the whole world like your own load is too heavy. Everybody is carrying a load that is too heavy for them as well. But we are trying, like I always say, when you are positive, that is when positivity will be chasing after you, pursuing you wherever you go when you are positive. It happens. But when you are negative, sad, no, you're attracting what you are oozing out. If you ooze out negativity, that's what you're getting in return. If you bring out positivity, that's what you're getting in return. Victoria, you want to say something?
Right. I think the one thing is that I wanted to add to that is also let's try as much as possible not to be part of the problem. Because as women, sometimes we want to be seen as a good woman, that we betray other women. So if a man comes to you and starts telling you, the advice we get 100% of the time is go and pray. You're not praying enough. You're not fasting enough. You're not reading the Bible enough. No, so let's just try as much as possible to not be part of the problem. So let's not try to be part of it. Whether it's our brother, it's our uncle, it's our father, grandfather, whatever. When they come with us with a problem with the women, offer them solution as go and pray, do better, stop. pray fast, stop attacking her. You talk too much. Let's give the same advice, because if we do, it would help. Because what happens is some of these women are also recruited indirectly to be part of our problem. So you see a woman, I'll say, when they see you in public, they'll be shifting their nose at you. They say she doesn't cook. Oh. They say she doesn't do this. Oh, she doesn't do that. They're not in your house. So they're adding to your stress. So they use that to come and judge you, adding to your stress that you're experiencing. But, being able to become self-aware and not allow that to bother you is also a power move. Because I got to a point where I don't even allow that. You can say whatever, you're not in my house, you don't know what power. So we need to learn to not be part of the problem. So when somebody comes and say, oh, my wife did this, my wife did that, go and pray. Go and fast. Go to pray. Let me give you a pastor's name. Go and pray too. It's not only the woman that has to pray to save the relationship and the marriage. So if we do that, it would lessen that burden that women have, where we're judging ourselves, where we're going through so much trauma, we feel like we're alone. I'm always a woman's advocate. I advocate for women. I never not stand for a woman. Never in my life. I always will stand for a woman, no matter what. So the more women become aware of that and stop being part of the problem, I think it would go a long way in helping us as well. But people are who they are. There are women who are pygmies, right? They want to be picked. They want to be valued more. They want to be loved. That's them. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But just do not participate in bringing down another woman. If you, whether you don't like her or not. There are people that I don't like, but it doesn't mean I'm going out of my way to look for a way to destroy their home, to destroy their life. I don't do that. I just, I might keep away from you, but I'm not actively looking to destroy. So as we're talking about women being strong and standing up for ourselves, we also should advocate for us to not be part of the problem. So let's stop supporting bad thing. If your brother is maltreating the wife, you tell him, hey, this is not nice. Stop it. Be kind. She doesn't listen to me. Say, okay, well, why don't you try to listen? Let's offer solution so that this problem stops. The reason it continues to happen, it continues to happen to a lot of women, is that people are not speaking the truth. People don't want to stand for the truth. So nobody's saying, well, I didn't see you. So if a man comes and tells you, oh, my wife did this, right? Did you see? Don't go and take the story and tell somebody else and say, they say she doesn't cook in the house or she doesn't clean. Did you witness that? No. So when the woman now hears that, that's part of the depression that she has to deal with again, because she now has all those people attacking her who are unaware of what the situation is. And now you're adding to nobody's there to get us up. Nobody's there to take care of you. And especially when you have little kids who are not old enough to understand that. So being aware of who we are and getting to a point where you don't care what people are saying. I walk around with people saying all sort of things about me. I don't care. I know I'm labeled as, oh, she's been difficult. Oh, she hates people. She's fighting. I say, where will I see you to fight you? I'm in my house, facing my business, facing my life. How am I fighting you? So you will get attacks as well when you come to that point in your life. There are people who are not going to be comfortable with you finding yourself and finding your voice and standing in your power. A lot of people are intimidated by that because they don't know how to find themselves as well. So we need to be compassionate to them for those who are not able to. But having platforms like this where we talk about this to encourage women to, hey, choose yourself. It's important to choose yourself. Don't take on too many burdens. If you're sick, like Zobra said, she wasn't feeling well. She sent her daughter to go stay somewhere. I do that now. When I'm not feeling well, I tell my kid, I don't feel well. I'm going to be in my room. Hey, we have food. If we don't have food, what do you want to eat? I order it, we eat. I'm not stressed. I stay and I rest and I come out because I know that if something were to happen to me, I have nobody. I have zero. I don't have family here with me in the US that I would say, oh, they can come and take care of. I have nobody. So I take care of myself. I became selfish with it. If I don't have the strength, I will not clean the house. The day I have the strength, I'll clean. It doesn't mean that my house is nasty. It doesn't mean that it's dirty. No, it's still clean. It's just that I might not wash the bathroom that day because I'm not feeling well. I need to get myself strong. So we need to stand up and not allow guilty conscience, because sometimes we allow guilty conscience to get us to do what we don't want to do. So if you have the money, pay somebody to come and clean. What is there? It's one, maybe it's once a year. It takes away that burden. You rest, sit down, watch TV from morning to night. It doesn't matter. It's your life. We need to take ownership. Men take ownership of their life. They don't allow family issue to stress them. When they want to travel, they travel. A woman can just get up and travel. I can't just get up right now and plan a trip and travel. I can't do that because I have to even worry about their kids. They will not even call them. They will not even ask, are they alive? Are they eating? So why do we have to subject ourselves to things like this? You know, so it's really important that we continue to have this discussion, continue to support each other, and just love ourselves no matter what. We're not going to get support. People are not going to like it, but who cares? It's our life. And that's what's important.
God bless you so much. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you so much for all this. It's very, very, very educative, and I'm loving it. So, what you have to say, because I know you are still here with us. Let's chip in the final thing before we close, because we're about rounding up now. So, what you have to say? What are you going to advise us women? But we're having this program every Wednesdays and Saturdays by 5 p.m. Wednesdays and Saturdays. So, chip in your own advice, whatever it is you have to tell us on how to continue to move and push it as women.
Yeah, Victoria and Zoba have said it all already, but regardless, take care of yourself and always put yourself first. Because it took me time to realize that just this January, that I realized that my life matters, because I was always going on and on, helping people, sending money back home. Someone at a point, I don't even have any clothes. I like nice clothes in my wardrobe. I don't have any good wig. So I went to work that day. One of my colleagues now like, what do you do with your money? Do you understand? That thing alone, I went home, I was thinking about it, like, you don't look after yourself. Do you get what I mean? So that thing really, really traumatized me. I thought of it. I started realizing like it's like I'm doing too much. Like when at the end of the month, almost all my salary, I've already write down the names of people that I send money to. And even if you come to myself, I don't take care of myself. So she telling me that made me to realize that no, I can't keep on like this. So recently, I start keeping myself. I start like, watching my weight, being on diet, um, doing some workout. Like I feel better. I feel alive. In fact, I feel so young within me. Do you know? Like very confident. I can't imagine. I can't express it enough. The way I feel right now. Do you understand? So yes, I was going on a night shift. Like that was the day before yesterday. I got a text from my relation. Like, what about the things we talked about last time? You haven't sent me money. The person did not ask me how are you doing, how your kids, how's family. It's about the money I want to send to the person. I'm like, okay, I told myself I'm not going to reply this message. I'm not going to even say anything. Unlike me before, I'll be worried like, sorry, how much money? You get so I think I'm so happy. I like coming to this platform like this also help someone like me. I started building myself recently and I'm happy doing it. So I will urge all women, please look after yourself. Do you understand? My kids, yes, kids are important, but don't forget yourself at the cost of taking care of others. Don't forget yourself. It matters a lot. The way we brought up like you always take care of others, look after this person, look after this person. They've not told us that take care of yourself. No one have ever told me that until that woman told me that day, you don't look after yourself. You work too much. Still, take care of your hair. You don't make your hair. That word alone got me so much like And I told myself, no, never again. Now I make my hair every month. I change wigs. I go for the best cream. I have the money, but I was busy
Good.
giving it to other people. Do you understand? These people, I don't think they even love me enough. They don't. Because since I'm in the UK, do you understand? The protest that I've been doing, no one have called me like, oh, we heard what is happening, or what you guys are saying. No one cares. So I've realized that no one cares except you. And you have to stay alive to look after your kids and to enjoy your kids when they grow up. You understand? So I told myself, what happened to my love myself? I will love my kids. You understand? If I have to live the best life I want to live for myself. So I don't really have much to say. It's just like it's a learning process. As you go, we learn. So I'm also learning. I'm just learning. So like I
All
said,
right.
I just started. So I
Awesome.
never knew about. Yeah, I never knew about this before. I'm coming here now. I've learned a lot. So I'll be planning for my massage as well. Maybe by the end of the month, I'll go for my massage. I've not been in massage before. So I'm going to do that. So thank you very much.
Awesome. I'll give you all the flowers you need. You deserve your flower. And I want to chip in something to you. I want you to have it at the back of your mind. One thing you should know is people back home, they are all right. I'm telling you, you can't
Yeah.
kill yourself because should anything happen negatively, they're gonna be fine. They're already fine, but you don't know. One thing you should ask yourself is, way back home, when you make calls or they call you, they tell you things, we're dying, she almost died yesterday, she almost died last night. If you don't bring it the next second, we will die. No, some listen now, is all lies. They are fine and they are going to be fine and there is nothing happening. You should have
Yeah,
asked yourself, how are they managing? But when someone
exactly.
tells you because they feel you are outside the country, like as if you picked this money on the road, come on, I have been to all these countries. It's even harder. The only
It's
good thing
hard. It's
about
tough.
outside the country is harder.
It's tough.
The only good thing is
Yeah.
that you will see the job. There are jobs. You'll get
Yeah.
it. You'll be paid. Unlike Nigeria, there's no job. Even if you get the job, they hardly pay. But you know what? I said it's harder because there you have no choice than to pay all the bills. But in Nigeria, NEPA can cut your lights and you choose to be using your generator. NEPA will not tell you you have to stop using the generator. You must put no.
Mm.
Now, to tell you is if you don't take care of yourself, some, please. I don't want to be negative because that is not what the platform is all about. All I'm telling you is put yourself first. They are fine and they will be all right. And they're already all right. Don't be deceived. Do the things you can do. Keep moving. And I heard you saying you have lists of names you are paying. Hello?
Yeah.
Are you all
Exactly.
right? Listen, life is all about do the things you can do. Leave the
Yeah.
rest you cannot do. You are not God. We are not
Yep.
God. We are not president. We're not until the day some will say, "Hey, Cheg, I'm now president of United Kingdom." Aha! I can now say even put Cheg's name on that list. Since you want to be paying everybody, do you understand? Please
Yeah.
do the things you can do. If your mom is still alive, I can say you are. It is even your mom or your dad
Yeah.
more that you can be thinking of because it's a natural thing. But other than that, please put your life first. When you put your life, do the things you can do, move on.
Yep.
If anybody tells you you are not doing enough, tell them you are not even perfect from day one because you are not God. That you can do the things you can do, and the ones you cannot do, you simply cannot do that.
Yep.
You move on with your life. And you see that bandwagon of guilt, please drop it at your back because the
Yep.
guilt will come to tell you how selfish, how wicked. You are not wicked. You are not wicked. They will tell you how selfish. Come on, why won't you be selfish with your life? No, tell me why won't you be selfish in loving yourself in the first place? We do the things we do in life because we want to do it, because we are led in the spirit to help. But if you are doing something because you're having in mind that the children of the person you are helping will grow up one day to help you or your children, you are making a big mistake there. So that's why I
Yes.
say do the things you can do. Do the things you can do. The ones you cannot do, some leave it. Leave it. Everybody's fine. If everybody's telling you they're dying today and tomorrow, it could be their faith. I'm sorry. It could be their faith. I saw something on Facebook last week where somebody said he wrote lists of all the family members he has been placing on salary. Basbo started when he got married outside the country. Not to a white man even, I mean a white woman, to a Nigerian. So they started having children. He wasn't able to do that again. Now, as I'm talking to you, according to them, chaos is in the family.
Yeah.
My anger is all along he was single, putting you people in 300,000 according to what he said, 200,000, 500,000. What were you doing with the money? You know why it angers me? How can somebody be giving you money and you have never thought about investing? Somebody's body, ATM machine, be milking them dry, and the day they say they don't have that money, you start calling them devil, wicked, this and that.
Yep.
But you know what?
Wizard.
I
Yep.
tell people, don't start what you cannot finish. Don't start it. Assuming you have started it, fine. Cut it along the line, deal with it. Nothing. Yes, it will last for that period of time. You move on with your life. Everybody moves. So you can't be giving people money and they are not thinking of investment, thinking that even if it's a bank, do you just go and withdraw money in the bank? You withdraw the money you put in the bank, not bank's money. So somebody cannot be working and paying you and you are not thinking of investment. You can be thinking of investment if you truly love that your family, if you truly love that your friend. Then one day you can tell them, stop sending, look at what I used the one you gave me to do. Thank you for everything. But unfortunately, human beings are not like that. It will not happen. So you take the bull by the horn, start it now, nothing is happening. And please go to spa, take care of that body. Yeah, take care of that body. Go to spa, go to outing. Victoria will say, go for movies, go and watch movies, take care of yourself.
Yep.
Then when you feel, if you are led in the spirit, go ahead and to whosoever you want to send. But please stop all those you're listing. Don't put yourself in something that you will find difficult to come out of tomorrow. It doesn't work. It has never worked. I'm saying this thing because we've all been there. Yeah? God bless you. I'm happy you realize it's a process, but you'll get there. All right? But I'm happy you started. And when you start this journey, there is nothing as sweet as this journey. You recognizing that you deserve. You recognizing that you matter. Recognizing that you are also somebody. There's nothing as sweet as that. All I would advise you is continue to go with God. Bring God closer more into your life. Move on. If anybody doesn't want you, come on, you're not alone. With God, we are majority. God bless you. I'm so happy you came up. Honestly. Yeah. Then I want to appreciate Zoba. Zoba has left, but I really appreciate Zoba. And my wonderful Esther and her wonderful kids. Esther, I really love and appreciate you. And of course, my co-host Victoria, she has always been there. She has always been there with me all through this program. I saw a brother now in my village, but a reverend father. Father Buraja, I saw your text now. Thank you. Okay. Sorry again, I want to recognize another person. Dr. Cynthia is here. Cynthia was with us, Victoria, initially when we started. The very first one we started, she was here. Cynthia, I know you're watching me. I want to tell you that I love you and I appreciate you. She's a great woman. She's an Amazon, wonderful lady. So for the rest of us here, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into this program. It's called Resilient Roses. This is the program we always have every Saturdays and Wednesdays by 5 p.m. in the evening. And of course, I urge the rest of you watching us here. If you can come up again next week, Wednesday, please, we would love to have you. It is an interactive session. We don't do it alone. You can see we were many here. We don't do it alone. We share our journeys in life together. We motivate and empower each other. So if you have something to share with us also as a woman next week on Wednesday by 5 p.m., please, we would like to have you. Then for men, I know it's a program for women, but why I always hammering that if you are led in the spirit to chip in something as a man, because I know you have a mom, I know you have sisters, I know you have aunties and nieces, I'm sure they must have done something you have seen. Maybe they have passed through some tumult, or they have pushed through to make it in life, or they are still passing through the process and you wish to chip in concerning that, what you have seen them doing. Talk more of your moms. We also are moms, suffering for us and all that until this age where all of us are. Please, you are also welcome to chip in something concerning your amazing mom, resilient mom, powerful mom, or sisters or nieces, okay? So that is all I have to tell us tonight. But the last but not the least, I am appreciating my co-host again, Victoria. You've been a wonderful, wonderful soul. I'm happy the very first day you came up on this platform, and I'm appreciating you in front of the whole world. Thank you so much for standing there with us all the time. And of course, Samson, God bless you. I love your story. And Zoba, Esther, and all of us here, I want to tell everybody thank you once again. May God bless each and every one of you. Do not forget to put yourself first. You matter and you are loved. God bless you. I love you. And good night, everyone.
Thank you. Love you too. Thank you.
Bye.
All right,
again
so
next week.
bye.
We'll
Thank
see you
you.
again.
Join us next time, some
Bye,
please.
Bye, Victoria. Bye.